The obesity epidemic did not appear out of nowhere. It was engineered. Behind the global rise in body weight, chronic illness, and obesity-related cancer lies an industry that has mastered the art of addiction, deception, and deflection. The food industry, particularly the makers of ultra-processed products, plays a central and deeply troubling role in shaping the environment that fuels both obesity and the cancers that follow. At the heart of this crisis are ultra-processed foods, products engineered in laboratories to be hyperpalatable, long-lasting, and cheap. These are not just convenient snacks. They are calorie-dense, nutrient-poor substances filled with added sugars, refined grains, unhealthy fats, artificial flavors, and chemical preservatives. Their design is intentional to override the body's satiety signals, trigger dopamine release, and encourage overconsumption. And they work. People don't just eat them, they crave them in quantities far beyond what the body needs or can safely metabolize. This mass overconsumption of ultra-processed foods leads directly to weight gain, insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, and chronic inflammation, all key players in the development of cancer. The constant blood sugar spikes and hormonal disruption caused by these foods create a metabolic state that favors tumor growth. And yet, these products dominate grocery shelves, school cafeterias, and low-income neighborhoods across the country.
Why?
Because the industry behind them has turned profit into policy. Aggressive marketing campaigns, often targeting children, minorities, and lower-income families, ensure that these products become staples in daily life. Cartoon characters on cereal boxes, misleading health claims on snack bars, and flashy promotions all serve to mask the dangers of what's inside. And unlike tobacco or alcohol, which are regulated with warning labels and age restrictions, junk food is promoted with government subsidies, tax breaks, and lax oversight. Labeling laws are a joke. Food manufacturers exploit loopholes that allow them to hide added sugars under different names, claim products are low-fat while packing them with sugar, or slap meaningless terms like natural or whole grain on packages that are anything but healthy. Consumers are left confused and misled, many thinking they're making good choices when they're not. The result is a public too overwhelmed and misinformed to protect itself from products specifically engineered to damage their health. The industry also buys silence. Lobbyists for major food corporations spend millions to block regulations that would improve labeling, limit marketing to children, reduce sugar in processed foods, or restrict portion sizes. Public health initiatives that suggest taxes on soda or junk food are met with fierce resistance, misinformation campaigns, and lawsuits. Even government dietary guidelines are influenced by industry funding and political pressure. And while people continue to gain weight, develop type 2 diabetes, and face rising cancer rates, the food industry points the finger elsewhere. They emphasize personal responsibility, knowing full well that they've created an environment where resisting their products requires near constant vigilance, time, money, and nutrition education that many Americans simply don't have. This isn't just predatory, it's catastrophic. The cancer burden linked to obesity is rising fast, with aggressive cancers like liver, pancreatic, and colorectal affecting younger people more than ever before. And the food environment is the root cause. Processed foods are not just fueling obesity, they are laying the biological groundwork for tumors. We are not overeating by accident. We are being outmaneuvered by corporations with no stake in our long-term health, only in our next purchase. Until this reality is acknowledged, and until bold action is taken to hold the food industry accountable, efforts to curb the obesity epidemic and prevent cancer will continue to fall short. Taxing sugary beverages, banning junk food ads to children, mandating front-of-package warning labels, removing subsidies for processed foods, and funding public health education rooted in truth, not industry propaganda, are not radical ideas. They are overdue lifelines. And without them, we will keep spiraling deeper into a future where food kills more than it nourishes, and cancer begins in the grocery aisle.